Alright, so this is the final video of our project. And in this video, we will be deploying our application to the cloud. And once we deploy, you need not run the Node-1 script or even keep the system alive for the automation bot to work. And we can just rely on the cloud or the hosting provider, which in this case is Heroku, for us to host and run the application on the cloud. And we'll just hook Heroku to Twilio, and once we do that, everything will be online and we need not rely on our resources for the bot to function. And for this, you will need two accounts. The first one is GitHub, that is github.com, and the second one is Heroku. And just click on sign up. You'll have to sign up for both the accounts and then just fill out all these information. And primary development language, you can choose Python. And for GitHub as well, just click on sign up and then you'll be welcomed with some fancy sign up interface, and then just fill out all the information and you'll be good to go. And I'll not be going step by step on this because it is very trivial. And once you sign up, you should get this page in GitHub and this page on Heroku. So first, let us configure GitHub and then we'll go to Heroku. So first, click on Create Repository. Repository, you can think of it as a folder on the web. So that is what we are basically creating. So the repository name, so I'll just name it Automate WhatsApp. And let us leave it public. And then I'll just click on Create Repository. So now the repository is set up. Now first, let us create a new file, right? So we'll be adding files to this folder on the web, and we can do this using terminals as well. As you can see, that is what they are referring to. And if you have no idea about Git, then this won't really make sense to you. So I will be proceeding by using the web interface itself. So let us start by creating a new file. So the first file that we'll be creating is called app. So this is mainly the contents of main.py, but we will be naming it app.py. So let us copy all the contents of main.py. So just go to PyCharm. Now I'll just select all and then copy, and then I'll move this to the browser. So I'll just paste it. Now we need to modify a few things. The first one is the port information. Heroku automatically assigns port to us, so manually intervening in that matter might cause some problems. So we'll just leave it with app.run. And the second thing is the SSL certificate requirements. This is only required for local server if it is not functioning. So it has problems with our system rather than the server. And once you do this, you can also remove this importing SSL thing. So once you do this, you're pretty much good to go. Now just scroll down and then click on commit new file. Now we will add another file. So totally we'll be adding 3 files into this folder. So this is the first one and the main one. And the second and the third files are completely related to the deployment, right? So just click on add file and then create new file. So the second file that we'll be creating is called requirements.txt. So this kind of specifies all the packages that are required for us to deploy this application. And we have already installed these packages in the beginning locally. Now we will actually specify what packages are needed while deploying. So before the deployment script is run, it will install all these packages and then it will sort of deploy. And this requirements.txt is sort of common for all Python projects. But we didn't use it because we were not really using a virtual environment. So in this requirements, we will need the first one is Flask, and the second one is Twilio. So this you might have already known. So the third one is PyMongo, and the fourth one is DNS Python, and the last one is something called gunicorn. So this package is used by Heroku for deploying Flask applications. So that is why we'll be installing this package as well. So once you're done with this, just scroll down and then just click on commit new file and commit directly to the main branch. This will be default. So just click on commit new file. And once you're done, we'll have to add the third file, which is called proc file. So just click on add file and then create new, and then type in proc file. So this proc file is very specific to Heroku. The previous one, requirements.txt, was not a specific thing. It is pretty much used for all Python projects for deployment as well as locally as well. But this file is very specific to Heroku. So this sort of specifies what type of application we are running and what command to run in the beginning of the deployment. Okay, so first of all, we need to specify the application type. The application type is web. So because we are deploying a web server, the application type would be web, followed by a colon, right? And space, the command to run. The command to run is gunicorn, which is used by Heroku to deploy Flask applications. And the second thing is which file to run. The file name is app.py. So we'll specify it by using app colon app space. We need logs. So we'll just type in the flag dash dash log dash file equals dash. So make sure you enter this properly, otherwise the Heroku server will crash. So just make sure to enter this as it is. Now once this is done, just scroll down and then click on commit new file, right? And with this, all the files that we need are created. So now our task with GitHub is done. Now let us configure Heroku. So just go to Heroku. Now first of all, you'll have to create new app. So just click on create new app and you'll have to give an app name. So I'll just use automate WhatsApp. Okay, so this is not available. So I'll just use automate WhatsApp 1. Hopefully this is, yeah, so this is available. So I'll just click on create app. So this app is created. Now we'll have to just click on connect to GitHub. So this will basically connect our repository to Heroku. Now click on connect to GitHub and then authorize Heroku. So with this, our GitHub account is connected to Heroku. Now we'll have to fill out the repo name. Now the repo name is automate WhatsApp. So let us search. So we've got this one. So just click on connect. So after this, you can just click on enable automatic deploys. Now what this does is basically whenever we change any files on GitHub, those changes will be reflected even here. So the entire server will be redeployed once we make any changes on GitHub. So after this, just click on deploy branch and this will deploy our files on GitHub to Heroku's server. So as you can see, you can monitor the progress here. So this will basically install Python as well as PIP and all the packages that are required. So Twilio, PyMongo, gunicorn, Flask, and DNS Python. So this shouldn't take very long since this is a small project. So as you can see, our app was successfully deployed. Now you can just, now let us look at the logs, that is the server logs. To do that, just scroll up and then click on more and then click on view logs, right? So this is helpful for us to monitor the server time to time. And as you can see, the starting process was done using this command and the build was succeeded and the state of the server changed from starting to up. So our server should be working now, right? And our server is available at the same thing, automate WhatsApp 1 dot herokuapp.com. So we can just enter the same in Twilio, right? So let us go to Twilio and then you can go to WhatsApp sandbox settings. It can be found in messaging, inside settings, inside WhatsApp sandbox settings, and then change this to automate WhatsApp 1. There should be HTTPS at first, right? And after that, WhatsApp 1 dot herokuapp.com, right? And once you do this, make sure to save this, right? And once you do that, now let us test the same in our WhatsApp.